Hello and welcome to this week's edition of the FATR. This one's number 18. I've been doing this actually more than 18 times because these actually started out as podcast promos. Well, welcome to Friday. Welcome to Friday at the Red Line. I'm EricTheCarGuy. I do this every Friday. For what reasons, I'm not exactly sure. I guess for your entertainment. So we take a little step outside the normal repair videos on Fridays. We hang out, we talk about stuff. Silly videos, that kind of thing. So if you're new to EricTheCarGuy, this is what happens on Fridays. Normal repair videos are posted on Mondays. Sometimes there's videos that are posted on Wednesdays. And ETCG 1 videos, well, they can happen just about any time. First, I'd like to start off by once again congratulating our toolbox winner, who was nice enough to send me a video last week of his new toolbox. Check it out.
Well, Eric, the Gear Wrench XL has arrived. Hopefully this video is bright enough. I put the box in the shade for a few minutes. It's kind of hot here in Texas. But I wanted to give you this video so you could show your viewers that the prize was real. And this is a beautiful box.
Now I'm not going to butcher his name again because I actually feel bad about it. I think Cycular, whatever. Anyway, congratulations. Glad you like the new box. I'm jealous, just like the rest of you. And as far as the rest of you goes, I'm working on other contests as we speak. But I'm gonna do it a little different this time in how the winner gets chosen, to try to make it a little less biased towards making large comments. Figure something out. Some people have made some great suggestions. Thank you. Oh yeah, speaking of the toolbox, the tool show videos. I'm hoping to start rolling those out early next week, and if I can, I'll get them out on Monday. I'm just waiting to hear back. I've made some changes to them. And if I hear back and I'm able to put them out on Monday, we'll start putting them out on Monday. There's basically a little over an hour's worth of stuff. Actually, there's way more than that. I actually shot 7 hours worth of footage during that whole thing. Lots of footage. But smushed it all down into an hour. Tried to get as many people in there as I could. Tried to get them, to talk as much about, try to bring you as much of the neat stuff that I saw there. Because there was a lot of neat stuff. I've got quite the wish list going now. Hoping to roll those out on Monday. I've got like 4 15 to 20 minute videos that you can bite off in a little manageable chunk so you don't have to sit and watch the whole thing at once. And I don't know. I'm excited about it. I hope you like it because I worked hard on it. I liked it. Liked it a lot. Let's get to videos. And this week we have 2 videos that demonstrate, that people are human. Let's say. One is just, in my opinion, flat out stupid, but the other is, just about being human. And you're going to like this because it's about wrecking very expensive cars and doing bad things to very expensive cars. So why don't you have a look at this? And by the way, these are all sent to me by you, the viewers, many times. Sometimes I find things on my own, but a lot of times people are sending me things throughout the week that say, hey Eric, check this out. And a lot of times they end up on a FATR. I haven't been announcing people's names that have been giving me these things because I'm not sure if they want me to do that or not. So I've just been leaving them out, but they know who they are. You know who you are. Anyway, thanks. Exotic cars getting messed up. All right, now this next one, having worked in a shop myself, you tend to want to have fun. But I think this is taken a little too far, but you're going to watch this like the car wreck that you're driving down the highway and you can't look away from. Because it's just not wise in my opinion. Have a look.
Oh, keep it up! We got a fire extinguisher here!
Yeah, like I said, having fun out there in the shop. And the last one I want to bring to you, this one is the one I found. One of my viewers / friends, Vipermech, has, I didn't know this, but a really nice Chevelle. In fact, the front wheels come up off the ground. So if you ever wonder what it's like to be in a drag car where the front wheels come up off the ground when you hit it, check this out. crush on your car. Sorry. That covers all of that stuff. Really liked the discussion that's been sparked by the ETCG one in last week's FATR video about bad mechanics. In fact, I think I'm going to shoot another ETCG one video to it today to respond to some of the comments that have been brought up. I actually think I'll be shooting that next. But there is one last thing that I wanted to speak to, because some of you may know about some drama that happened in the Eric the Car Guy universe last week. And it wasn't helicopters flying over either. Some people had been questioning the direction that I've been taking lately. And I have to listen to this. You know, I do what I do. I'm proud of what I do. I love what I do. And when somebody expresses concern, or, you know, somebody that I feel close to, some buddies that I feel close to start expressing that kind of concern, it's like when a close friend comes to you and says, hey, you know, I don't like what you're doing. So, they made a video. Some of you might have seen it on my Facebook. And I don't want you to be too hard on him. And the reason I don't want you to be too hard on him is because he took the time to make the video. You have to understand, that's one of my core viewers, you know? And I have to pay attention to that and respect that. And I do respect him. So don't be too hard on him. He was bringing up what he felt was a valid point. I'm going to accept responsibility here. And I'm going to say that really it was my lack of communicating effectively, in part, lack of communicating effectively about the discontinuing the podcast. And that is that I said I want to spend more time with my family. Well, that was a bit too vague. Well, really, here's the reality of the situation. I make these videos. It takes a little bit of time to put them together. In fact, just the production of these FATRs that I do every week, I have to sit down, make a list, plan this out, give videos, everything else. And keep in mind, I'm shooting these on Thursday, and I got to have them out on Friday, and the computer's got to have time to smush up the numbers and bring them out to you. Plus, I've got to have time to upload them. So that's a lot of work to do in a very short period of time. And that's preparation that happens throughout the week. Well, I felt that the podcast had gotten to a point where it needed an equal, if not greater, amount of preparation and promotion. Looking at everything that I'm doing now, including these podcasts, or including these FATRs, I could not see how I could do anymore. I answer lots of email, lots of comments, as a lot of you know, because I like to stay connected with what's going on out there and what you're interested in seeing, and, you know, your questions, comments, all that stuff is kind of part of what I do. But it's getting kind of out of hand, if I'm honest. I'll do my best to try and keep up with it, but there's way more of you than there is me. So looking at that, and looking at, you know, an increased amount of time and work for me to do this, I said, you know what, there's something that's got to go. And the podcast was it. So it was nothing against Rich Baxter. It was, in fact, I'm going to continue to promote his podcast, which he's going to continue to do. And still have links on my webpage, all that kind of stuff. No bad blood there. But I just want it known that was my fault. That was my decision. And I should have explained that better, because I think it put some people off, because they were really into that interaction. So, you know, I'm sorry to take up so much of time during this FATR thing, because usually these are just light entertainment, and that's all I want them to be. But I just needed to make that little bit of clarification, and I also wanted to say that, you know, these people are core fans of Eric the Car Guy, so don't be too hard on them, because they're watching just like you, and they are important to me just like you're important to me. And I wish to continue to bring you the best automotive repair videos that I can, the best in automotiveness that I can bring you. That's what I'm here for. That's what I do. This is what I do now. This is my job. You are my customers / bosses. I hope that clears things up. Anyway, be safe, have fun, stay dirty. You can always visit me at EricTheCarGuy.com or follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Lots of friends there, lots of ways to connect with me. I love learning more about you, because I meet more and more of you every day, and you fascinate the heck out of me. What are you doing there? I didn't even touch you. Just moving all on your own. Stay dirty. See ya.